I want to know, what have you been resisting? Why have you been resisting it? Because in the resistance is probably where you need to go. What have you been holding yourself back from or restricting yourself from making needed changes because of fear? Has there been anything holding you back from truly stepping into your purpose? What if you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that your own healing was your calling, your purpose, what you're meant to do? Have you allowed other people's opinions to influence your choices? What has been blocking you from freedom? What has inhibited your freedom? That's probably what really needs to be reset. Is it an aspect of your personality that needs to be expressed? Or is it something with your career, your relationship, your physical body? Is it your location? What needs to be liberated in your life? Is there a calculated risk you need to take for yourself? What gifts are you keeping from the world? While you ponder what's holding you back, I'll tell you about my own personal Monday new moon meditation, where I went within and I really steeped in this energy of freedom and my why. And I marveled at all the progress that I've made since 2020. First, I gave gratitude to myself for being willing to take a risk and starting my own coaching business. Imagine that. I actually started a meditation thanking myself. I thanked my soul, my higher self, that best version of me, the I am all that I am presence, for being willing to step out of my comfort zone of working for others and began to work for myself, still helping others, but in a different way. I acknowledge how much of my time has been spent doing things differently, being a human being versus a human doing. I regularly go within now, tapping into the divine feminine for creation internally and using my divine masculine to execute on all of those brilliant new ideas. I used to push harder, try harder, force, and use sheer will with a failure's not an option mentality, rather than going within, listening to my own inner wisdom and guidance, and trusting in the divine power of creation. I gave thanks to my heart for expanding and allowing me to use my own healing as my calling and enabling me to follow my passion for helping people tap into their soul intelligence. I thanked all of the unseen beings who have fully supported me and given me everything I need to do this work. I thank the divine for my gifts and my abilities as a healer, a coach, and a mentor. When you're in gratitude, when you start there, your energy shifts, right? Your vibration's higher, your consciousness expands. When you're in that place, then you can go deeper and ask what's next. So that's exactly what I did. I asked, what's the next step in my own personal journey? Where have I been holding myself back? What do I need to do better to serve others? Well, not surprisingly, the answer came, and I realized that I haven't fully come out of the spiritual closet yet. I've been straddling this line between traditional leadership coaching and really spiritual coaching. I've slowly been working in the soul intelligence work to my leadership coaching, like putting my toe in the water and slowly working my way into the pool step by step, as opposed to just jumping in. So I asked for the very next step of my journey, and I got a very clear answer, which is to open the Soul Intelligence Institute. It's truly where I can express my why, my calling, which is to help others like you realize that your healing is your calling too. It's to uncover what's stuck in our mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical bodies and release it. It's to reveal what's holding us back from living and leading from our soul intelligence. It's clearing out all the clutter. It's like Marie Kondoing your thoughts, emotions, old patterns, self-limiting beliefs that play like a broken record in your subconscious mind. I also know that we desperately need more soulful leaders in the world so that we can collectively shift the consciousness towards higher states of being like peace and love and enlightenment. That's not utopian. That's actually attainable. And that's ultimately why I'm starting the Soul Intelligence Institute. As much as I love working one-on-one with clients, I know I need others who are motivated to learn how to use my soul imprint system to help them free exponentially more people so that we can do this work together. So I'm looking for other soulful leaders in the world who are ready to learn my proprietary methodology. It truly helps people tap into their soul intelligence. And I'm going to be starting this new class, and I'm really excited. If you want to get on the wait list, let me know. I'm going to be starting this in October. I will be holding a free master class prior to launching in the middle of October. And if you're interested and you want a sneak peek and you want to learn more about it, just send me a direct message. I'll be happy to fill you in. But I've designed a full-on 12-month course. After the first 6 months, you'll actually be able to do a lot of the actual basic type session work that I do. In the first 6 months, you learn all different kinds of things, all different charts to use. I'll be sharing with you all different protocols and prayers and how you get rid of certain things. Because really, it's like a very specific form of prayer. That's essentially what the soul imprint system teaches you how to do. And once you're able to do that, then we spend another 3 months actually working in a safe environment with one another with supervision so that I can go and make sure that you're certified to be able to do this. And the last 3 months of the program are focused on building your own practice. So if you're thinking about actually doing this as a business, and you would want to help others and you would want to have this as a practice, then we'll be sharing with you how to actually get that piece off the ground. So the minimum program, like I said, is 6 months if it's personal use. And then if you're going to use it outwardly, I'm going to want you to spend another 6 months or so with me really working on all of those things to get your skills really so honed in. And I'm so excited. Many of you know that I've spent most of my career in higher education, and I've always held this dream of having my own online institution. And so now I'm actually going to be able to do that, and I'm going to be able to teach people how to use this methodology and to exponentially help more people feel free and be able to lead and live from their soul intelligence. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please let me know. And I encourage you to go back to where I started this session, which is spend a little time in meditation this week or in silent prayer, focusing on all of those questions I asked you. What's your next step in your journey? What's holding you back? And what can you use this energy of the new moon and a fresh start for this week? I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and I would love for you to share your wins with me. So please go ahead and send me a note in a direct message and let me know. I'm very much looking forward to seeing all of you back here next week, next Wednesday. I'm excited because I've got some fellow coaches that are coming into town. I'm going to be a part of a huge event that's happening here in Tampa. And I'm going to get to see some really cool soul sisters who I haven't seen in a while that are also in a special mastermind group. So I'm very much looking forward to it. So next week might be just a little fun, a little spontaneous, a little zany. But I will be talking to you about soul intelligence, of course, and how to be a soulful leader. Anyway, have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you back here next week.